We know when we're live, guys. Going through OBS tonight, and I don't see anything yet. All right, I believe we are live now. Kind of put my phone up so I could tell. Welcome, everyone. I'm the Intellivision Gamer, and this is episode 32 of the Intellivision Show. I thank you guys all for being here today, as we're going to give away a copy of Caverns of Mars. These are all the folks that have been playing Horse Racing Live. And I see several of them in the chat already. Good to see. Hopefully someone wins that I can actually contact. So if you want to be involved in these future giveaways, come once in a while. All you have to play is one time, play Horse Racing Live, have some fun, and you will be in the next giveaway. We're also going to be getting into some extended gameplay from the last two Homebrew Highlight games, and that is Go Sub and Maria. We're going to play each one about 30 minutes or so. A little bit deeper gameplay than just a quick Homebrew Highlight. We're also going to talk about this week's Intellivision news, whatever there is, a mail call segment. I've got a couple small things in that I'll talk about. And we have this week's Homebrew Highlight. It is on the late 2022 game from the Intellivision Collector, and that is Beachhead. I recently finally opened my copy and played it for the first time. It is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's a port. Some of you guys... if I'm remembering right, I think it was a C64 game, but I didn't have early computers, so this one was new to me. We're also going to talk about the 2025 Intellivision Loot Box, and this is a pretty cool item, especially if you collect. It can be cool even if you don't collect, but we're going to talk all about it. I'm going to show you everything to do with that, and next year, I highly recommend you get in on that. This is my first time being in on it. It's just because I didn't know about it before. I would have been. Now, before we get started, guys, make sure you give the video a like. It really does help it out, sending it out to other people. And if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subbing to the channel. I do put out Intellivision content daily here for a while. Normally, it's at least one or two every week, but here for a while, in the foreseeable future, it's going to be daily. So give me a sub. Don't miss out on anything. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Discord under the same name, Intellivision Gamer. Just a quick note. I am operating under OBS for this show. I am not in StreamYard, so I am not set up yet to throw comments up on the screen. I am working on it. I have found out ways to set it up. I just don't have it set up yet, so... no comments are going to get thrown up. I will talk about as many as I can, other than people saying hi to each other, of course. So, quick channel update. Talking about the daily content, I do have 84 of the original 125 games in the original 125 gameplay playlist on my channel. So, go check them out. I'm getting really close. Looking forward to having that complete set on there. I've also been working on the homebrew games. I've got about 35 of those done. I was doing 2 original games a day, and then I switched it up to put 1 of each. So make sure you check them out. Give them a like. Leave a comment. I'd love to know what you guys think, if you're enjoying seeing all those different games, especially when we get into more of the homebrews. And after that, I'm going to be doing ROM-only games, and I don't even know about a lot of those. So that's going to be really interesting when I start showing gameplay content on the ROM-only games. They're a little harder to find. So eventually I'll get them all posted, and I hope you guys are enjoying them because I am having a lot of fun making them. Let's go ahead and welcome everyone in chat. Got to do this a little bit different here. Early on, Code. Welcome, Code. Benvril was second. Welcome. Then Pierre. Michael. Welcome, Michael. Always good to see you. Bert Bradshaw. I don't miss anyone. This is all looking different, not being in StreamYard. David, make sure you stick around, sir. You're on part of the show later. That giveaway. Tim, what's up, Tim? Good to see you. Sibling Rivalry. If you guys, My Drunk Sibling, if you guys don't know about this channel, I love watching them. Every Thursday they put out a short, and then every Friday at 4 they have their show, and it's Tim and his sister AJ. They have drinks and they play some retro game, and they mix it all up, and then there's a lot of banter, and Sometimes they're a little more tipsy than others, and it's always a fun combination watching these two play games and have some drinks. So if you don't know about them already, go check them out. Give them a sub if it's something you like. I watch them every single week, and I love it. Off Grid, what's going on, Bart? Good to see you, sir. Tom Jarvis, welcome, welcome. EE Buckeye, another one on the wheel. And Noberto, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. I could be wrong. Welcome to the channel. All right, guys. So today, you know, we have a little bit of interesting things that we're going to talk about. First, we're going to talk about the loot box. So let me make sure I've got this set up. Again, I'm in a totally different setup. Got that right. I'm new here. Well, welcome, sir. If you like Intellivision content, please give it a sub. I put out content pretty much every day. Hey, Luke, what's going on? Intellivision Collector himself. We've got one of your games today, Homebrew Highlight. I'm going to be showing it off here in a few minutes. So first, let's get into the news, and we are going to talk about the loot box. So this is a really cool item that I didn't know existed. I have heard of it, didn't know what it was. So let's get in there and show you guys a little bit. So the loot box, it's really cool. So this is Psycho Stormtrooper Roger Matthews, and this is the 2025 loot box. Even though, you know, we're in 2024, the last one took 2 years to finish. This one's a lot more efficient. It's going to be set up. Basically what it is, and the link is in the description, I believe. If it's not, I'll stick it in there. I'm pretty sure it is. If you search Atari Age 2025 Intellivision Loot Box, you will find this post. Pretty much there's a whole box of goodies, and it's set up to go to the next person that's closest to you, and you get the box, and you take out whatever you take out, you put back equal value. So you can take a couple items, I believe, whatever it is you need, and there's all kinds of things in here, and then you put some more Intellivision stuff in there and you send it to the next person, and it just keeps going around the globe until everyone gets it and puts stuff in it. It's a really cool thing, especially if you're a collector. Even if you're not, I thought that was something definitely newsworthy to show you guys. Here is the 2022 loot box status. It started in February 22 and went to May of 24, 2 years and 3 months. 18 people participated, USA, Canada, Italy, Australia. It traveled 43,000 miles. So that was quite interesting. And here you can see all the places it went to. Here's the map. So this year they have it, like I said, it's organized a lot better. They set it up to where you're not shipping back and forth out of the country, and it just ships around to the next person closest to you and goes around that way. So all you have to do is go on here. This one I believe is already set. I don't think anyone can add to it, but I could be wrong there. Whenever you see this post, and next time I will definitely post about it while it's going on and tell you guys about it. So anyone who wants to get in will be able to. So that is the loot box. Really cool. Let me catch up on chat here. Everyone's saying hi to Luke and Noberto. That's a hell of a loot box. Operation Shutdown. It is. It's really cool. I can't wait to get it. I'm coming up soon, and I am going to show the loot box on the show and show what I take out, if anything, and what I am putting in. So I'll be posting on that group, but I'm also going to be showing it on the show. So I'll at least have it a week, depending on whatever day it comes, because I want to show it off. Next year, we got to get a bunch of more of you guys in on that. Really cool thing. So, all right. So next up, we got the opcode games. So if you guys know, they already were delayed. Let me bring it up here. So they had a printing problem where the games came out the wrong color, and now they are corrected. You can still pre-order these games. The Goonies, Naughty Boy, and Exerion. I think I played them all at PRGE last year, especially Exerion. I really like that one. I think it plays well. The Goonies, I have Goon Enough, which it's not just another reprint of that. They actually added some to it. But that is mostly the same game. Naughty Boy, something new. It's something I'd never heard of, but I did get into it a little bit, and it is pretty good. I like it. But Exerion is my favorite of the three. So make sure that it's something that you want to get, because as some of you guys know, these games get really hard to get once they're not being sold anymore. So if you're thinking about it, I would definitely go check it out. Opcodegames.com. If you search Atari Age, you can find this post in the link, but I'll throw it in the description as well. Oh boy. Goonies, yes. And then Luke says, I've been banned from adding things to people's game boxes after last year's PRGE fiasco. No fiasco. I find it quite funny. If you know, you know. So next up, we got the Intellivision Invasion Facebook group, and I'm loving that I can just shoot around. I've got all these set up. Not like before, I'm having to throw them up and pull them down. So I'm liking this. My first time using it in OBS like this, and I'll improve it a little more, but I really like this one, the way we're doing it tonight. So this was Ladybug, and this was week 43, the Intellivision Invasion Facebook group weekly challenge. 5 people participated, and this was a very rare one where Rick did not win. He wins a lot of these. So Alberto, 66,650. Congratulations, because you can see there's a huge jump from first and second, which is Alberto and Rick getting in the third. You know, it was like 40-something thousand points difference. So those two really, they got into that game. Rick was in second, 64,000, just shy of winning again. Jose in the third spot, 20,180. DJF Forster, 17,720. And James Brad Witt, 14,270. I'm not really good at Ladybug. I can play it, but I don't really know any strategies. I meant to throw out a game there so everyone else could feel better about themselves, but I've had a busy few weeks, man. We've been doing a lot of family stuff. I've had family here from out of state, well out of the area that you don't see too often. We've been to the houseboat. We had my wife's Nana's 92nd birthday and had a get together for that. The kids are back in school. You know, we've had back to school nights. There's just been so much going on. I haven't had much time. And the first thing that goes is the extra gameplay challenges, unfortunately. So, you know, there we go. This week, oh man, I forgot the game, but it's already up there. So this was Ladybug. What's next? Caverns of Mars giveaway. So, like I told you guys, let me get back here. We're going to be giving away a game, Caverns of Mars. Now, this still does have the shrink wrap, but it has been sliced, and this was used to make the video, the gameplay video on the channel, and that is all. Just the cart was pulled out, shrink wrap still there. So basically everyone on this wheel is a list of all the people that have played games of Horse Racing Live. So if you participate even in one game, you're on that list for the next giveaway. Now, I didn't mean for the giveaway to go for so long. Next time we're going to do it a little bit quicker. But this one has everyone on it, and a little bit later in the show, we'll be spinning the wheel and finding a winner for that game. So I'm quite excited to see who's going to win that one. I think I've got it all set up right where we can hear it and, you know, give it away. Last time it was on there, but there was no sound. I like hearing the little clickies. So what else we got? The Intelli Club. So that is getting really, really close. I'm going to catch up on chat here in a minute. I see 2 very famous people in here. So the Intelli Club, it's getting really close to shipping. I don't have an official update that I can talk about at the moment, but trust me, as soon as I know, I will probably do a quick video or go live for a few minutes and talk about it, because I definitely want to get that out there. I'm not going to wait for Monday on that one. So yeah, homebrew games. So there's been a lot of homebrew games on eBay. So a lot of out of print games. Some of them, you know, they're putting in quite a high price, but there are, you know, offer options. And Rev has been listing some games as well. Whenever I see those guys, I try my best to post them right up on all the Intellivision groups. A lot of you guys have been seeing them and appreciate it and have been buying them. I hope you guys don't mind the posts. I try not to spam the groups. I try to put information that I feel people want. And definitely games, whenever I know a lot of people have been waiting for them, that's something that I like to throw up there. So check eBay, because, man, there is a lot of homebrew games, and some of them are, you know, from way back. Like I said, some of them are a bit pricey, but there is a best offer option, so don't be afraid to utilize that and throw out an offer. The worst they can do is say no or send you a counter offer. All right, so what else we got here? Mail call. Let me catch up on chat before we do mail call. Michael, can you explain that to my wife that I have to buy games when they come out? That is very important. So if you're listening, if you don't buy the games when they come out, sometimes you can pay 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and I've even played more than that for some really rare games. You have to stay on top of it. You have to get them when they come out, or you could be paying a lot more later. If you're like me, you gotta have it, so you might as well get it while they're cheap and plentiful. Oh, my throat's dry. Hey, Marbsman. Welcome, sir. Welcome. I'm on OBS today, so I can't throw comments up if you guys came in late. It's not that I'm ignoring some of the comments. It's just I'm not set up to do that yet. Everyone's saying hi. What is going on, Jeff? Good to see you here. We got a kind of a cool show today. We're giving away a complete in box homebrew games to all the participants that have played horse racing live in the last year or so. Jesse, Ivory Tower Collections, welcome, welcome. It's evening for most of you guys. It's almost 6 o'clock here. I had to scarf down some food right before I went on because, man, this one isn't going to be as long of a show, but sometimes, as you guys know, I have really long shows, and when I don't eat and then I go down and it's like 9 o'clock before I eat, I start getting kind of lightheaded and my stomach's growling the whole time. So I scarfed down. The wife made spaghetti dinner tonight, and I went down and had some before everyone else ate so I could come up and make the show on time. Now I won't be hungry. Uh-oh, somebody left a comment. It jumped up on there. Operation Shutdown. I'm currently playing Ladybug for this month's Retro Bliss Ninja Challenge. That one was this the one? There was another game, and he had to change it because there was a bug, a scoring bug, so he changed the game afterwards. I had played the first game. I think it was Venture. So yeah, like I said, I've been super busy. I haven't even played Retro Bliss's 4 games that he puts them out for a month. And oh boy, we are right at the end of the month. So I'm going to have to knock out some games here very quickly. Marsman says been playing it a lot. I'm saying hi to everyone. Yes, I got a haircut today. So it was getting a little shaggy. I go through spurts where it's like, I want to go get it cut. A lot of times my wife will cut it, you know, just like a number 4 or something, and everything looks the same. But today, I went and got one. I took the day off work today. But I worked a lot more than I do when I go to work because I was literally getting stuff done all day, running errands. And when I'm off, my daughter, Daddy, will you take me to school in your hot rod? And I'm like, okay, who can say no to that? So I also picked her up. Normally I pick up my son, but I asked my wife if we could switch since I wasn't at work and pick up my daughter, who normally I can't pick up because she's out before I get off work. Yeah, Marsman, some of them are priced out of this orbit, that's for sure. That goes back to you gotta be around when they come out, and you gotta get them. If you don't, that's just a chance you're gonna take. I know you're new to the scene. I'm not putting that one on you, but some people, you know, wait around. Oh, I'll get one later. Unless you can't afford it. I'm not saying, you know, buy stuff you can't afford, but don't wait just to wait because you're not always gonna get them. Kurt says, I got 7 of Rev's games coming. Yeah, I've got a few as well. I think some people have ordered the same ones I got. I got some different variants of the homebrews, different color boxes. It's the same game, but of course, being a variant collector, I got to get those when they come up. I can't give advice and then not take it. So I also grabbed a few more copies, and nobody hate me. I got Pixel Bros and the Hamburgers en route to Switzerland. I believe that's what it's called. I only got one because I wasn't at the show and I had someone get them for me. But if there was some available afterwards, I definitely wanted a couple more. And I was able to do that whenever they went up on eBay. I bought my 2 and then I listed it all for you guys to have the rest. Metal Torso, welcome, welcome. Almost caught up here and then we'll get into mail call. Marsman says, yeah, I had to have that Striker Bowling. Yeah, I sent you that link first before I even posted it or anything because I know you've been waiting, and I wanted to make sure. And whenever I would swear when I first saw that, because I saw it right when it went up, I thought it was only one copy, so I sent that to you. I know you've been waiting for that one. But then there was 10 copies or so. Yeah, just get whatever you can, and like we talked about, the BSR, those will definitely work. Most people don't ever see Spiker, Congo Bongo, Learning Fun 1 and 2. If they have a BSR version and you're okay with that, that is totally fine. Collect however you want. Or iMagic games for $75 complete. Which iMagic games? Operation Shutdown, it was Venture. Yeah, I thought it was Venture. I was trying to remember if it was last month's or this month's, because I did play Venture recently as well. And that was due to a scoring bug. Salvador, one of the not one of the top horse racing live winner of all time, Salvatore. One thing I didn't talk about in the news too is PRGE's coming up. So I will be driving. I've got stuff from a few different publishers, some collectors. I'm going to be taking stuff home from other people that are showing up to ship to people that are here in the United States. I'm going to have a car full going up and hopefully a car full coming home. It's all for Mike though, right guys? If you guys know that inside joke, all the stuff I bring home is for my buddy Mike of Mike's Gaming Gala. Wife loves that. Nothing stays here. Almost caught up here. Safecracker, Tropical Trouble, Beauty and the Beast, and Microsurgeon. Not bad, not bad. Those are all some of the good games. I love, the games from certain publishers. They just always seem to put out a good game. Although iMagic, they're not all good. There's some games I try to play, I can't even figure them out. Yeah, you can't wait to get it. Oh, when you guys left a comment, it skipped up. Metal Torso saying hi to everyone. Kurt Bradshaw. Yeah, he already had Magic Carousel from Intellivision Dude 9 years ago. Oh, wow. So you got it when he sold off the main part of his collection, because that's about when he did it. Marsman says he can't wait to get Striker. Yeah, definitely. And if you're free, we have, it's probably not going to be till next year or later this year. We're going to do that Striker Bowling League again. We had that sponsored by Intellivision last time before the game was out. And, Pete and I had it, but everyone else was given a copy in ROM form. And we had the league going, and that was a lot of fun. So if that's something you're interested in, keep a lookout, and I'll let you know, because we're always looking for more people so we can maybe do some more teams. Yep, Salvador, just 31 days. It's right there. I'm going up a day later than normal. We should be getting a post from Rev soon. He puts up a post. We start talking about all the Intellivision people that'll be there, and people can make arrangements. A lot of us stay at the same hotel or right thereabouts, right across the street from the show. You don't have to drive anywhere. We go to a lot of meals together. We get a lot of meals and goodies, at the show. So I'm looking forward to who's coming this year. Two people that I know of that can't make it, which is kind of a bummer. Papa Pete and Mike's Gaming Gala aren't making it this year, and it was really good to meet Papa Pete last year. Luke says, quick, everybody buy Poker Risque before they all sell out. If you don't have Poker Risque and you're a collector, make sure you go to the Intellivision Collector, because he has a lot of stuff available. He doesn't have the, I'm just putting out a few at a time. He puts them out. When they're gone, they're gone. So I have my copy. It's back here on the shelf. I can't point to it. There's too many of them back there, but I definitely have it. Anyway, I kind of got lost there. I'm going up a day later than normal. I normally leave Thursday really early, and this year I believe I'm picking up boxes for one of the publishers again. I may have to leave like a couple hours earlier than already the early I'm leaving. So, because I want to make sure that I can get there in time. It's about a 10.5-hour drive for me to make it to PRGE, but it's great to have someone that's going in a car that's, helping at the booth, because people can ship stuff to me and I can bring it. As long as I have room to bring my stuff home, I'm happy. I'm happy to help. Jesse says, I won't be into Portland until Thursday evening, I believe. Have to double check to see if the flights have changed. Yeah, you'll be there a little before me. My daughter's birthday's that Thursday, so I won't ever miss that. I hope next year they get off that weekend, because her birthday's on Friday. And if I go to PRGE next year in 25, I won't leave till Saturday morning, probably super early, and I'll get there early Saturday afternoon and Sunday, and then turn around 10.5 hours and come right home on Monday. And that's not fun to drive that much for that little, but I mean, I'll do it. I don't want to miss out on stuff, but I wanted to get off that weekend. Any other weekend, anyone but that. Luke says, hello everyone, just figured I'd wait and just say it once. Yeah, instead of keep going, especially, someone like Luke, everyone in here would be like, hey Luke, you're gonna be saying it 100 times. No, Papa P can't make it this year, at least that's what he said. Last year was the first time I got to meet him in person, and he's one of those guys that, I've watched for so long and done things with for so long. I already felt like I knew the guy, but seeing him in person was definitely cool. And, we got to play baseball together, and I really enjoyed that. Kurt Bradshaw says, I have my poker risque. Salvador says 10 hours, 10.5, and that's making good time. I mean, I'm not saying I'm really speeding, but I speed a little bit, and I plan my stops. Like, I go to the bathroom, get food, and gas up, and I plan it to where right when I get off, I can do all three of those things and right back on the freeway within a few minutes. So, and if I see a long line at the drive-thru, I go to the next one and eat whatever. I don't stay. I got to make good time. Michael says, one of these years I'll get to PRGE. That'd be great to meet you, sir. You wouldn't regret going either, trust me. The only way I will ever miss it is if it falls on my daughter's birthday and I cannot make the trip. Like if her birthday's Saturday, I just can't do it. I really hope they get off that weekend. But other than that, I plan on going every year. Jesse says, I'm taking Thursday and not going back to the office until the following Wednesday. Yeah, I travel Monday back home, and I'm hoping I should be back in time to have a show. My show's on Mondays now, so get home, say hi to the family, come up here and go live, and maybe I have enough stuff transferred over, depending on what time I get home. I can show you guys a little bit of footage and talk about the show and then play some games live or something. Marsman says we'll only be at Cleveland Gaming Classic and Torgs. Yeah, it's a little bit of a trip for you. I mean, people come in from all over the world, but you can only go to so many shows. So, all right, well, let's get in a mail call before this episode gets in long and lengthy. So, first thing I have, I had something happen to my Retro Gamer subscription. So I've got it fixed, and I've got the new issue here. I'm not sure how new it is because this is the first issue. This might be one that's been out a little bit. But I had an automatic renewal, and I had it on PayPal. I believe that was on PayPal. Should have just kept coming. And with all the stuff I get, I didn't notice. And finally I noticed and had to get back on there and redo it. I did the same thing. The same thing. It should be going forever. But I got to make sure that I watch it now because I don't want to miss any of the issues. So the next package I have up is some of you guys might be like, what are you talking about? So some of the early games. Does anyone know what is special about this? I'll give you guys a quick second in the comments. Why would I buy a copy of Frog Bog, not in the box, with beat up overlays? Why would I do that? If anyone knows, you get some kudos. I'll give you guys a quick second, and then I will tell you and show you as I tell you. So next up, we're going to have the Homebrew Highlight, and that's one of Luke's games. And that game is pretty fun, and it's definitely something kind of unique on the Intellivision. Made in the USA, label variant. Is this one made in the USA? You're both right, but that's not the reason. That is, well, I guess label variant is kind of close. Who in here knows? Who in here knows? Give it one more time. I think that comes in good enough. It might be a little blurry. You know what these are. Metal torso because you can't see the hearts in the way. Ugh. Because you were drinking. No. I don't do drunk buying on eBay. I actually don't need any help. If you guys haven't noticed, I pretty much buy anything and everything. All right, so someone would have got it and thrown it up there. I don't think we have too much of a delay. So I'm a variant collector and I like oddities. Once you get it all, you kind of go for other things. So this is one of the early games, and the label is not print. It's a printed on label. It is not a label that was printed from a computer and stuck. Sorry, not printed. This is a painted on label. It's something I believe that I was told that they experimented with early on, and you can kind of tell they'll be like on this red label, there's a different color red around it, like a little border. It's kind of hard to pick up. I might have to take a picture of that. That's how you can tell when you're in the auctions. So I've got a handful of them, maybe 15. So these are painted on labels. Are they silk screened? Yes, they're directly to the cart. I'm not sure, but you can scratch them off, because here's a little side note from the Intellivision booth. Rev, reusing carts, tried to get the label off a game that we didn't know. Man, the name of the game eludes me too. The guys would know. There's a game that we don't have a painted label of, didn't know it existed, and he was trying to take the label off and was like, oh, this is the painted one, and scratched it all off. So someone and I forget which game, he knows which game it was, and it's been a while, I can't remember. Somebody got the painted version of that game that none of us collectors even have. So it's a weird stuff. Like, we also collect games that don't have the insert to this line, painted labels. There's all kinds of things you get into once you've collected all the regular stuff. But that is all I have this week. I do have, oh boy, I would say 6 to 10 things coming, maybe possibly by next Monday. A couple of them might be iffy if they can make it. I have some more stuff, homebrew games, stuff I picked up on eBay. Somewhere soon I should be getting that loot box, which is really cool. I'm really looking forward to showing you guys that. Yeah, some with the screws or black glued shut. Yeah, I haven't really collected those. There's just a lot of those. But the printed labels, I have one that had an upside down label. Just all the little oddities we collect. We're nuts. There's only so much you can get, and you start collecting anything and everything that you can. So, all right, let's talk about this week's Homebrew Highlight. Get off. So here we have from the Intellivision Collector, a late 2022 release, and this is Beachhead. And some of you guys might know this. I believe this is a port. Here we've got a nice gatefold box, as you would expect from the Intellivision Collector. A little bit of scratch up there. Oh, it's just glue. I think that's just glue. So you have a nice cart. Boop. And on the back, you've got the Intellivision Collector sticker that is recessed. This is before the boxes were getting that heavy artwork treatment. Here is the nice color manual. Everything you need to know about the game. Here is the overlay. And we're going to show it to you here. I recently played this one for a homebrew gameplay video, and I have it coming out tonight at 3 a.m. So whenever I've been doing these, I've been trying to release it right after the show if I haven't already done it. Here. All the turning off and on stuff. Give me 1 second. The mic got muted on this one. Sorry about that. Alright, we're good now. There we go. So this is Growing Pains using OBS and having everything set up through here. I checked everything thoroughly, so I thought. But I missed one thing. And my HD 60X sounds are not coming through. They should be. I have to restart OBS for it to work, but of course that will kill the stream and we're not going to do it. So can you guys hear it? Might not even be coming through. Is it coming through the mic? Can you guys hear the game sounds? Okay, good. So in this one, you push up to go faster, and you push left and right to guide your ship. You got to make it through everything and up to the top. Like I said, some of you guys might know this game. I did not. Oh! I couldn't slow down. I needed to right there. So you got to get so many ships through. I'll catch up with chat here in a minute, because I don't want to just show you this screen. I want to show you the other part as well. Oh, I thought I could go down lower, but I couldn't. I think I've got 3 more tries. I'll catch up with chat here in just a second. 2 more. Made it. So now we're going to go on. Hey, what's going on, Rick? I can't believe you got 2nd place, Rick. Those are both incredible scores, though. I mean, seriously. I don't even know if I'm playing this right. I'm just playing it to the best of my ability. So now you move your guns in and out. And you shoot down the planes that are attacking your fleet. I don't really have a big strategy for this. Oh, I went the wrong way. Your guns will run out, but they slowly... Talking and never good. You can see on the right side there. Get all the way up. There we go. Oh, got one of my ships destroyed. So I want to show you the next part of this. This is already kind of getting longer than I normally do for a Homebrew Highlight. But I think the next part's pretty cool. And I want to show it off. So there's a lot of different things you do in this one. Oh, I missed that one. Need to go a little bit higher, I think. I keep wanting to push up to go higher. Got him. But it's reverse. Okay. Those guys give your location. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. So you want to knock those guys down. Getting close. I'll catch up with chat too in a minute. Got him. Ah, we got one of my ships. That one should be getting close here. this guy. Other plane. I can see you guys chatting. I can't look yet. I mean, I can, but I'll definitely die. Okay, here we go. So this part, you're shelling or whatever that's called, it'll tell you 4 meters short. So I need to go, what is that, 0.5 is like 100 meters. If you can get this guy before he comes out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That'll be it. Oh! So you can see I have a degree angle here. And it'll tell you I'm 3,600 meters short. Oh, ship destroyed. I can't see where I was now. I'm going to go out a little farther and then I can see. Got him. Now I'm going to move over here and go after the other one that's shelling me. So I'm long. Every 0.5 is 100 meters? Maybe? Oops, I went the wrong way. Like I was earlier. So a little bit long. That should do it. Yes. Let's get this one. Probably going to be long. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, wrong way. Once you have the math, which I can't remember what it was, 100 meters short. That might do it right there. Yes, so it's 0.5 degrees is 100 meters. All right, so I know this one's a lot shorter. $55, let's see. 100 millimeters long. Oop. Short. That one should nail him. Gonna do here. So now we're going on the other one, which we're gonna call that good. Let me get back in here, catch up on chat with you guys. So again, that is Beachhead from the Intellivision Collector, and we're gonna quickly go over. Let me show you on the website. You can get this in one of two ways. I've got all these tabs just lined out, so whenever I come back, I got to get used to what I'm doing, but much easier. So this is intellivisioncollector.com. If you just search Beachhead or look around in the homebrews, you can get this one complete in box, and I have it on USD here, so if you guys are something else, it will be adjusted. The ROM package comes with all the artwork, the ROM, and it's only $11.74. You can also get the complete in box copy, which comes with everything, and $70.48. And I haven't tried it on this, but usually if you get the CIB copy, you get a discounted version of the ROM package. I want to say it's like $7 or something like that. And you can add the ROM package at a discounted rate, and you get all the artwork in the ROM to play with your LTO flash, your backbit, RTO flash, etc. So let me catch up on chat now. I know you guys were chatting, so I got spent 10 hours. Yeah, C64. That's what I thought. I didn't have a C64 when I was young. Okay, so Jesse says, once you get the bulk of the systems in your collection, time to start collecting for a different system. That's a good thing with Intellivision. I mean, trust me, I've got a lot of stuff from a lot of different consoles, but it's mostly just stuff I want to play. Consoles, some games, maybe the carts where you can use the ROMs. Atari 2600 and Odyssey 2 I have a lot of, and NES, but nothing like Intellivision. So Intellivision pretty much never ends. If you go for the subsets and all the different things that you can get, there's a lot of rare stuff, a lot. Salvador says, spent tons of hours playing Beachhead on C64 back in the day. Great game. I like it. Mineral says, yeah, I like full color manuals. I think almost everyone does now. Some of the homebrews, I've opened it up and I'm like, what the heck? But most of them do. Catalogs too, yeah. They're making catalogs too. I like getting the modern catalogs with the homebrews on there. Yeah, no audio, no audio. Sorry about that, guys. That will not happen the next time. That problem is fixed. You're not the game. Through the mic when the gate is on. Yeah, I have it set up where it'll go through my Elgato, but sometimes OBS, I'm on a Mac. So I've noticed that like sometimes when I do a bunch of stuff, and I've been doing a lot of editing and setting things up for the show, it's hard to go back and check every little thing. Like they're there, they're working, they should be on, but it just won't work. And if you, as soon as you just shut off OBS and open it again, they'll work fine. But that's a disadvantage to being in OBS for the show. When I'm in StreamYard, I just click over to the camera on StreamYard, reset OBS real quick, and then switch back over. But for this one, I'd have to actually turn off the live stream, and that's never good. People don't find their way back. And Jesse says, wow, so you have to dodge both the torpedoes and the blue things. And yes, I think they were plus signs, they're mines. So you have to go through all the torpedoes and the landmines, and you can accelerate, deaccelerate, and you have to maneuver through and get to the top. And you have so many that you have to get through, and your score is higher based on how many. At least I've only played it, as you'll see in that video I released tomorrow. That was the first time I opened that game up to make that video, and I practiced just a few minutes. Everyone's saying hello to Rick. Catch up here, guys. Almost done. Oop. There it goes, jumping all the way to the bottom again. More ships you can bring over from scene to scene, more likely for success. Okay, I see now. Okay, that makes sense. Troy just purchased it. Sweet. Yeah, it's a good game. Glad you could make it too. I know you said you were going to be eating and wasn't sure if you could make it, but all right. And Luke ships fast. I mean, that online store, it's like boom. He doesn't mess around. Tom Jarvis, very cool game it is. I really like it. So I would expect to see this one very soon in an extended gameplay, that's for sure. Today we have Go Sub and Maria, but I like to showcase the games that are still available because, like right there, he didn't know about it. He saw it in action. He wants to buy it. Well, if I'm doing older games, you can't go buy them as easy, so it's really nice. Shameless plug, if you've never seen Intellivision take a bath, we are getting to that, sir. That is part of my show. I mean, not me doing it, but your video will be talked about in just a few minutes. Cyrus, what's going on, my pink friend? Cyrus went on a little mini vacation, and he came back a little bit pink. He got a little bit of sunburn. Luke says, it's funny, when I requested that game be created, I was told that nobody would like this and nobody would buy it. I'm happy I proved the programmer wrong. Thanks, everyone. I like it, Luke. And it's definitely not something you have, of all these games back here, you don't have anything else like it that I can think of on Intellivision. So, to me, those games are winners. Also, winner of the Port of the Year 2023. Uh-oh, just jumped around again. Oh, every time I move the chat trying to catch up, it'll jump to the bottom in the newest one. Jet Screamer says, a few months ago I found an Intellivision system changer. Nice. I like having those. I was a little bummed though, because I have these modded consoles and I didn't know they kind of went through their own signal. I thought, sweet, I'm going to have my modded Intellivision consoles, put my system changer and play Atari games the same way. Nope, it does not work that way, unfortunately. My brain doesn't, I was told why and explained, but I'm like, well, if a game goes through that port and works, why doesn't that? That's what I can't wrap my head around. I think it looks like a good game, Luke. Something different. Definitely, I like it. There aren't any other consoles, are there? Hey, I'm not going to lie. I love me some Atari 2600 games. I have quite a big collection behind this. Odyssey 2, I had one neighbor that had it, so when we went over there, I'm nostalgic for some of those games. I'm not gonna lie, that game's pretty plain, or that console, but there's some games that I played as a kid with my friends that I love playing them still to this day, and I have the complete US set for Odyssey 2. Intellivision system changer, I'm sure someone's already going to answer this. I'm a little bit still to catch up. It lets you play, I'll show it to you, I'll send you some pictures. It lets you play Atari 2600 games using your controllers and all on your Intellivision. But it does not work through a modded console. It just, that part was, I really am not disappointed, but bummed. Yep, I figured you guys were. Someone was telling you. Saying hi to Cyrus. We're all pink on the inside. Yeah, but you're pink on the outside. I was a few weeks ago. I'm kind of looking, I think that's just the lighting. A little bit, it looks a little bit different in here. I don't know if it's the settings for the camera. Looks a little bit different. I really wish we had more shoot 'em ups on the Intellivision. We actually have several. Just we chat all the time. I can show you a lot of them. I mean, I'm not saying we've got like 25 of them or anything, but there are several. And I love shooters. My Atari cartridges are modded. My Intellivision and Odyssey 2 are not modded. I have all Atari 2600 Intellivision. I have 4. I have Atari 2600 modded. I have the Atari 2600 Plus. Pre-ordered the 7800 Plus. And I have the Odyssey 2. It's not fully modded like my Intellivision, but it was redone and I can use RCA cables and it looks a ton better. And I can still run that through my RetroTink 5X Pro and it puts out a pretty good picture. All my free time goes to Intellivision, but I do plan on eventually, once I get through all my backlog of videos, I would like to put some stuff out for Atari and Odyssey, Gen 2, maybe a few NES, like stuff I had as a kid. But we're talking like down the road when I'm getting, pretty much to the, if I get to where I'm needing to put out videos and I've just kind of done everything for Intellivision, I'll start branching out. But I'll never get beyond just a few things outside of Intellivision because that's what my focus is, Intellivision. Believe me, I have them all. I have everything from Gen 1 to all the current stuff. I have racing sim setups. I've got VR. I have everything, but YouTube and most of my focus goes to Gen 2, specifically Intellivision. Gotta pick something. You can't do it all. I don't have the time barely to do what I'm doing. Jesse says, at one time, the same guy that made the Intellivision RGB you have installed also made one for the O2. Oh, I would like to have an O2 that done the same way. That would be nice. But I do have one where I can use at least RCA cables, and it's a little easier to use. Almost caught up. All right. I exercise in VR. See, I've been going to try that because I've played a few games and man, you get a good workout. So, I mean, I'm just about 50 years old. And if you can have fun playing games and get a good workout, why not? I mean, that's just a win-win. Playing games, getting a workout, getting in better shape. And I live out in the country, so I have quite a big driveway. I would call it more like a parking lot. And it's all paved. I know it says don't use it outside in the sunlight, but if I do it, once in a while, I mean, we've got 2 of them. Go out there, you've got plenty of room, and, I'm not going to run anything in the house. A little more room there. Beat Saber, yeah. Woo! I went up 3 or 4 levels from the lowest one, and that's where I stop. I can't do the higher up ones, but I mean, I've just started playing. All right, so let's get into the next part of the show. Just showed you Beachhead. We got a collector minute. So I've been trying to show you guys a little bit of something, different lists. I believe I've showed you the original 125 list on Atari Age that a lot of us have been using. CMart's 125 list. We have, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, the Stupus list of homebrews. That's the one that most of us are using. So now I was going to show you the Blue Sky Rangers. So I know a lot of you guys have probably been there, but I'm just trying to show a little bit of something new each time. So this is the Blue Sky Rangers website. We're going to focus on that left side, history and archives. So we click on that, and you've got Intellivision history. It's a great read. There's videos here. You've got the games list. You've got hardware list. So I'll click really quickly on the hardware, making sure that's coming up. So you've got all the different components there, and you can click on them and see pictures and variants. Scroll over. There's a lot of good information here. A lot of details. So what I mainly wanted to show you guys though are the games list. So this is what I'm doing, and if you guys haven't seen them, the gameplay videos I'm doing, I am putting links for whatever game I'm playing in the original 125 to this website. That way you can read a little bit more about them. So you can go in here, you can see the name of the game, the programmer, the release date, the game number I believe it was, there's notes, and whenever you go into a game, you can see the different boxes and more information. Sometimes there's videos if there was a commercial. And it's just really cool reference. It's really cool. You can get lost in here checking out all the old Intellivision stuff. So that is my collector minute. So we are going to be doing some more in-depth collector segments of the show. And I have some different special guests, some really special guests that have agreed to come on whenever it works out. And that's going to be a fun show because now we're getting into, you know, how I collect, the variant collector. We're going to talk not just about the variants, but we're going to talk about collecting and how we got started and where you should be looking and, you know, kind of tips from the guys that have been doing it for decades. So I really look forward to doing that. I'll keep up with these collector minutes, just something quick. I might show you a difference, like I might show you the painted labels and, you know, totally talk about that. I'm going to show you different lists. I'm going to show you, you know, different versions of things that you haven't, some you've heard of and probably never seen. And I've got stuff that most people haven't seen before. So let me catch up here just a quick minute. Wait, I think I might have one of those O2 boards from Cran King. Well, if you do, I'd probably be interested in doing that if you're willing. I do have several Odyssey 2 consoles and every component there is. The only stuff I'm missing, and if anyone wants to sell it, I'd be happy. Like, you know, all the like, you know, bags that have Odyssey, like if there's some kind of promotional piece, promotional items, that's the kind of stuff that I'm missing. There's quite a bit of that and it's quite hard to get. I don't actively look for it, but if I see it, I will definitely buy it. Yeah. What is that? Definitely. But that was put there early on whenever they did the split. Code, welcome back. You were here way early on. Make sure you stick around. You are on the giveaway wheel, sir. I have the voice and the software. Yes, I have all of that. I have a boxed voice unit and a loose one that I use for then I also have the modern stuff. There was a cart made that took all the voice components and put it in a small cart so you don't have that big thing over there. So you stick that in and then the cart on top of it. One caveat is that I don't have the 9-pin panel mount jacks, as I've never seen or been able to find any of that will actually ship to me. So I can provide the 8-pin for the RGB along with the other jacks for composite and S-video. Yeah, that'll be, I mean, like I said, I rarely play my O2, but I do have it modded, but I would totally be up for one to mod the same way. And if I could plug it in to my setup here, if I eventually make some videos, it's definitely a better way to hook it up. So we got the collector's minute. So now, Marbsman, hopefully you're still here. We are going to talk about the YouTube video highlight. Let me go ahead and bring it up. He kind of talked about it a little bit early, so I'm not going to play the video, but I am going to show you guys. This is Intellivision Sunday. Marbsman, recent Intellivision collector. He already, I think he's up to 90 something games. Now some of these are loose. He is actively going after some homebrews with oh boy, I'm gonna get this screwed up. Ghost Gamer Dad, I hope I got that right. They are modding his console, refurbishing it, cleaning it up, and he is on episode 10 of his Intellivision journey. It comes out Sundays early. Make sure you check it out. I've talked about it several times. This is just, I found a spot that was kind of talked or showed a picture of what's going on this episode. This episode's quick. It's like 5 minutes. They've got the console apart. They're looking at doing the modding, showing you all the components in episode 9. Episode 10 is the console taking a bath. And I forget the name of the cleaner he's got. Jesse says Ghost Gamer Dad is also known as Edge Faction in the Atari Age forums. Oh, okay. I did not know that. He's doing this console for Marbsman, and this one got really clean. Go watch the video, check it out. It's always cool to see. I've never had a console this far apart, so I always enjoy seeing stuff like this. If you do too, definitely go give him a view. Subscribe to Marbsman. Show him some Intellivision fan love. He's an Xbox guy, but he's loving some Intellivision lately. And I've been there. This one I was a little bit late, but I'm usually watching for him Sunday morning. I don't miss any of his videos now, Xbox or Intellivision. All right, so I think we're getting close. We're getting that giveaway. All of yours or when they were here. I can't. Oh, we're here. Okay. We're gonna do the giveaway. So let me get over to that. I have to change something really quick for that. Hopefully this works right. I had to set it up a little bit different. Aha! So there we have it. 2024 Caverns of Mars giveaway. There's a box. Again, this is the copy you're gonna get. I cracked the shrink wrap. I pulled out the game, and I made my gameplay video from this copy. It's still got the shrink wrap most all the way around. Nothing else has been removed. And we're going to give away that copy right now. So we've got everyone's name here that has played a game of horse racing live. 1 entry per person. If you played 9 games, I didn't put 9 entries on the board. I wanted to kind of keep it even. So this is the first, big giveaway we've done. Yeah, it's just a CIB game, but I would love to win one. So here we go. We are going to spin the wheel and see who the winner is. Eric Lamb, you are just in time because I see this right here at the top, 12 o'clock. Eric L, that's you, buddy. So we're going to give away a copy of Caverns of Mars here. Good luck, everyone. I hope it goes to someone that's watching. If not, hopefully there's a few people I don't know how to contact. We'll wait a few weeks. If they don't get in touch, we'll give it to the next one. Leslie, I'm glad you're here because you are on this wheel as well. Let me make sure. There you are. You are in the 9 o'clock position, that yellow one. Tim, you're in there as well. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a spin. I made sure it wasn't a short one either. I like a little more suspense. Oh boy. Ash Sean, Leslie, Kurt Bradshaw. Might end there, might go to Hoff. Oh, Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff. I don't know if he's here tonight, but I do know how to get a hold of Hasselhoff. I think I'll go back. I'm looking at it. I can't take it off. I got to switch to the other browser. I don't have it controlled through OBS. Another thing I need to work on. Congratulations to Hasselhoff. I'll reach out to him. Like I said, I didn't see him in here, but I do know how to get a hold of him. What do we got next? All right. So next we're going to get in. That's it for the regular show. We're going to get into some gameplay. And we're going to be playing GoSub and Maria. Those are the last 2 homebrew highlights. Everyone congratulating. Cyrus says you'll have to hassle the Hoff. Yes, he's a busy guy like a lot of us. He watches whenever he can, but I don't think he's in here tonight. So if for whatever reason someone decides they don't want it or don't need it, or they, hey, gift it to the next guy, we'll spin it again. And I'll let you guys know next week. Maybe, a little bit of talking about what he says. Let you guys know. Keep you updated. Yeah, Maria's fun. I was shocked. I mean, I had that game for a long time, one of the versions. And I never knew even really what it was. I mean, I saw the screenshot, but had no clue it was a Zelda-like game. All right, so let's go get into this now. Sorry for the blue screen. I said I was gonna put a game in before I did that to you guys. 2600 connection. So this one has Super Pro Go Sub and Go Sub. We're gonna go with Go Sub, and then we might switch it over to Super Pro Go Sub. I can't even remember playing Super Pro Go Sub. And I'm not using... Got a little bit of a hum there. There we go. I'm not using my green screen, which looks a lot better to play. It's just, until I get the button kind, it's going to be too hard to have that thing behind me and up and down, up and down. I don't want to be getting up and bending over and putting that thing up and down. So we'll just play like this until I get the final game room. I plan on having a green screen where I hit the button and it just kind of drops down, hit the button and drops back up. That'll be a lot easier to go back and forth. So we are going to do Go Sub. You almost had it, Kurt. I'm pretty sure you have Caverns of Mars, but it still would have been yours. You guys hear that okay? Before I get into the game, let me know if the sound volume needs to go up a little bit. Yes. Which one do you have, Leslie? You have the back bit, the LTO flash, RTO flash. You know, there's also... Where'd it go? I just had it here. Where's my cuddle cart? Wow. I don't know where that thing went. It was right here a second ago. There it is, under my phone. There's also this guy, which is an old one. It has a card slot on the side. This is what I play my original 125 games with. They're all on there. I don't know if it plays many homebrews. Alright guys, let me know. 636. Game sounds only coming through your mic. Yes, the HD 60 sounds, they're not working. I have to restart OBS, which I can't do in the middle of a live stream. But can you guys hear it okay? Oh, okay. I definitely need to get that fixed then. I'll make sure I check that next time to make sure those are working, because it should. I've got the bar right there. It's on. It's just OBS. So are you saying that I shouldn't talk while I'm playing? Or just keep talking? Oh, because if I'm not talking, you're not hearing the sounds. Oh, crap. I can't sit here and talk the whole time. That'll be real annoying, having to cut in and out. Alright. So this one, you can't stop once you get going. If you haven't seen this, at first, I was like, yeah, this kind of looks funny. But once you start playing it, I really like it. Some people say they have a problem with the Intellivision controller in this one. I don't have any issue. So, I have that one coming as well. That was one I didn't have. Uh-oh. But I have the Perto, whatever. I don't even know how to say that one. I know there's a lot of different versions of that. I believe that's just part of the anyone can do them. Mine should be here for next week's show for sure. I make it? Yes. So there's little, I don't know a whole lot of strategy, but you want to kind of keep them in the area that you're in so you can move around to the other areas. And because you do have torpedoes, you get 3 per level. For some reason, I try not to use them. Oh, you have the second one? I don't even know which versions are which. Yes, you can shoot. You get 3. For whatever reason, I always try not to use them. I don't know why. I'll shoot one here. Whatever direction you're going in. Uh-oh. I was trying to shoot the thing and I screwed it all up. So whenever you shoot him, he just comes back. So you really got to be careful where you do it, because it won't do any good if he just comes right back. Uh-oh. That was a little close. Finally got to try Diner. I'm not very good at that one. I made the video. Someone that knows how to play is probably like, woo! But I did play it long enough and well enough, I think, to make the video. I do like it. It's not a Burger Time replacement for me, but I do enjoy it. It's definitely something different. What am I doing here? Ah! Having to keep talking. Anyone who's done it, I mean, there's some people that do it really well, and I can do it, but you're taking away the focus when you sit here and constantly talk. Let me shoot him. Oh, I can't shoot him again because he's going to come from that top left. So I like how it doesn't start. You kind of can look at it and get a plan of what you're going to do. Hopefully I was forgetting to talk there. And I'm sorry guys that that's cutting out. I don't, when I've done these before, have I had to talk like that? Because I believe, maybe it's StreamYard OBS thing or at my settings, I believe in StreamYard it's not cutting me off when I stop talking. I mean, I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and watch, but I don't think anyone said anything about it. Oh boy. What am I doing here? Okay, good. Get all the way over here. No, I might have to shoot him on this one. And that's okay, because that's what they're there for. This reminds me of Mr. Domino, a very obscure arcade game. You know, Leslie, I don't think I've heard or seen Mr. Domino. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure I have it somewhere. My MAME stuff. Jesse says, Gamer Ghost. Oh, he's in here. Welcome, Gamer Ghost. Gamer Ghost Dad. Composite to a switch, and then output of the switch to the 9-pin, and I can use it just fine. Jesse says, I'm sure with the composite kits that can be done, but not with the crayons kits. Oh, they're doing techie talk. Two guys that mod consoles. So Gamer Ghost is the guy that is modding Marbsman and Sears Intellivision currently on all the videos. Oops. How am I doing this one? I need to get that key. I think I'm gonna have to shoot him here. Oh, he came from a different spot. Alright, so it changed. I don't know what dictates that, but I'm glad he started over there this time. Maybe he automatically goes a little bit away from you. I'm guessing. Oh, that was close. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit the side and die. Alright, we are on level 10. I can't remember how many levels there are, but like I said, we've got about 30 minutes per game, and I forgot to look when I started. We want to give the Super Pro Go Sub a little bit of play as well. These are designed to get a little farther into the game and show you guys a little bit more than the Homebrew Highlight. Ooh, that was close. It's okay. A lot of people like reading or like seeing all that, and myself included. I just can't read it whenever I'm playing the game. Alright, so I used one. Now I need to go across. Forgot to look at what I was doing. All right. I used 2 of my torpedoes that time. Oh, I went the wrong way. Luckily, I didn't die. Now I need to go back. This one shouldn't be a problem. I'll lure him over here a little bit and get over to the box. All right, so level 13. Let me make a little plan here. I'm going to go down, come at the bottom, come up there, come up there. Oh boy, go get the key. I'm going to have to lure him down here in the corner, I think. I might have to shoot him on this one. Maybe not. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I was looking at my path. And ran into the wall before I looked back up. Turto 2 looks like a good product from Jet Screamer. Leslie says, I'm enjoying it. The card is a tight fit, but very affordable. Have you tried homebrews in it? I know, obviously, the ones that need the LTO flash aren't going to work, but I'm curious what homebrews or limitations there are. Mine is on the way. I try to collect and support everything that comes out for Intellivision. But obviously, I haven't used actually any of these. I've been playing original games. Early on, I was using my Ultimate Flashback because it was the only way I had to play the games. Now I've got a good setup, and I only use those methods when I absolutely need to. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna... Oh, let's shoot him. Why sit there and figure it out? You can shoot him. Alright, so I'm going to go right down, coming in from the top, go left, go up. Oh boy, all the way over. Shot him. I was wondering if I was going to be able to hit him there. Oh, I didn't get the key. Crap. Forgot about that part. That's interesting. Can I make it? Yes. Shot him. Should be able to make it through there. Alright. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? This one looks easy, but it's not. Oh! Doesn't get much closer than that. I thought I was going to lose a man there. We're going to shoot him right here. Oh! I was looking away. I didn't know that could happen. Oh my gosh. That's kind of cool though. Something different. One of those things you don't know until it happens. I hope nothing goes right here because I will not be expecting it. Yeah, moving wall. I haven't been... This is as far as I've been in the game. I was not expecting that. Nor did I even know it could happen. Alright, so I'm going to go up and around. Back that way to the right. Get the key. You definitely don't want to just start going. You want to make a plan. Because it gets pretty tight in here. I guess I need to make sure that nothing's going to be changing on me. Doesn't look like this one did. Okay, come down over. Grab the key. One looks fairly easy. I wonder if it has something changing. Whoa. That was way too close. Yeah, get down here. This is a great game for chatting because I can glance over and not start the level and glance over. And I like being able to do that. Gamer Ghost says, love the show. Casey just stopped in to say hi. Also, a hey to Ivory Tower and Marbs Man. Thanks for the recent support, everyone. Keep the positive support going for Casey too. Thank you, sir. I also sub to you as well as Marbs Man, and anything Intellivision related, I always try to support and talk about. That Screamer says, I was lucky about 10 years ago. I got my Intellivision 2 games and a joystick converter thing for $35 on eBay. Yeah, that was probably right before it all went way up. So I had a lot of stuff way back, sold it all. TJ Ferreira is actually the one who's credited for getting me back to the scene. It was either late 2019, I think it was the beginning of 2020. And I seen some of his early videos and his little skits for the Amico, and that's how I found out it was coming through TJ. I'm like, what? A new Intellivision console? I had no clue. So I got all excited, started collecting again. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna collect for a few things and kind of get something and play a lot. And yeah, I should have known better. That didn't happen. All right, so what are we gonna do here? That was close. I'm gonna have to shoot him to get out of here if I even can. There we go. Shoot him again. Oh, maybe we'll get around him. That was close. Yes. So I still had thousands of Intellivision games and probably like 70 consoles. I never sold the common stuff. I only sold the rare stuff. And I actually found a few semi-rare things that I just didn't find when I was selling stuff. One of them being a Pitfall prototype game. But I had a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of connections when I collected the first time as well. I had a lot of stuff, but I also have a lot of stuff now that I never had or even knew existed the first time. But there's still a lot of things I don't have that I really would like to find. Alright, so what do we got going on in this one? We're going to go up, come through the bottom, over to the right. Over, up, around, get the key. Okay. I got it. This one shouldn't be too bad. How's the sound levels, guys? Is it cutting out too much? Oh boy. I just thought that guy down there was coming after me. Almost ran into the wall because of it. There's level 19 in the books. Is it sounding okay? Am I talking enough to keep the game, or is it cutting in and out? Hopefully that's not annoying, guys. I'll have that fixed. I'll be checking for my sounds. Make sure they're working before I start. Yes, Salvador. Never complete. I guarantee you, none of us, no matter how much money we even have, can find and buy it all. It is impossible. There is so much obscure stuff for Intellivision, so many different things you can go after. That's the great thing about collecting for Intellivision. You literally can never get it all. Oh boy, what am I gonna do here? Oh boy, I forgot to look. I just started moving. I had to sit there and stall while I figured it out. Oh, I didn't get him over enough. That might have been close. Let's do this. Make him a little bit farther. I can make it this time. Woo! You can just be patient. I got mine for 220, and that was not very long ago. That's something I just acquired a few months ago. So be patient on that one. The music synthesizer is what it's called, piano, but that one is hard to get in the box, but it can be done. You just got to be patient on some of this stuff. Unless you want to throw out the money, just be patient. Kurt says, as of today, I have 82 CIB homebrews. Very cool. Getting 7 more from Rev and 3 from Code. I mean Cote. And then Inti Games when they get them delivered. The ones you're getting 7 more, some of those you already had. These are just variants, or they're all new to you. Because some of the ones I just bought, I have them just in a different box. Oh, I thought I cleared it. Sometimes there's not much room. There, I did it that time. Man, I've died a couple stupid deaths. Oh, there's a changing one. This one shouldn't be too hard to finish, though. I actually forgot all about the changing walls. Now, this can get crappy if your controller's a little off. Because if you're going back and forth like that and you start going up or down when you're doing it, that's going to hurt. Yeah, some variants from the Blue Sky Rangers. Some of those games, like I just purchased, I have them, and there's one game that has them all in one, but they're just, you know, variants of the homebrew games. I mean, I'll be honest, I collect whenever there's a game that's fixed, like, oh, what was it? Vanguard. So Vanguard came out, they found a small bug, they had it released, I had it. I bought another version of the fixed one, and I also bought the game board option. I try to keep up with all the different versions. Sometimes it's just a sticker on there. C-Mart and I'm sure there's others. If it's got a different sticker on it, like BSR, I have 2 copies of some of those. I have the regular version and literally the BSR version. They just threw on the BSR sticker and sold them themselves, but we have to get it. He says it's an illness. Oh, I made it. Some fancy footwork. Uh-oh. I was going to say, I didn't look at where I was going again. This one, nothing changed. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's get him over here. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to shoot him. There is level 22. We're going to go a few more minutes, and then maybe to level 25, and then we're going to show Super Pro Go Sub, and then we're going to get into Maria. I'll try to keep up with chat. Jet Screamer, one of these days, I'm going to move out of the studio and into a condo. I'm going to have the whole game room. Yeah, having a game room is pretty cool. So, unfortunately, mine started out as going to be a game room, and it more turned into a YouTube studio and an office and a collector area. So, I did start out as a game room, though. And once my house addition's complete next year, I'm going to move things around and do a little bit more of a game room area and another location and just use this for YouTube and collecting. All right, so what are we doing here? I think I can go up or over on that corner. I haven't seen one like this. Okay. I gotta remember to try to talk to keep the sounds going here. Oh boy, get up here. At first I was going to try to go through that. I'm like, I probably can't make that. And I made it. Alright, so level 24. We'll go to level 25, just a nice round number, and then we'll switch to the different version. Let me look at it before I start talking. The board spells hey. What are you looking at here? Are you talking about the last one? Okay, let's see. I'm going to go up, over, around. Woo! Previous board, okay. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I don't see it. I'm gonna have to shoot him here again. Ah! You have to be able to aim at him to shoot him. Maybe we're not going to 25. There we go. I gotta shoot him up there. Oh, I would have been really mad if I hit the wall there. I'll have to go back, if I remember, and look at board 23 and see it say, hey. Because I did miss that. Between looking at chat and trying to figure out the game. What am I going to do here? I'm going to get out of here, go back, send him back over. I could just beat him, I think. There we go. All right. Oh, boy. Lots of changes there. So there we got through board 25. I'd say that's a pretty good extended gameplay. Let's go ahead and check out Super Pro Go Sub. I hate turning that off. I've never been anywhere near that far in this one. All right, so let's check out Super Pro Go Sub. That's pushing number 3. This does have a different overlay. You have drop anchor. Let's see. So Go Sub, you just have fire torpedo for all buttons. This one you have fire torpedo, drop anchor, and return to map. Oh boy. So choose a sub. Sub color. And skill level. We're just going to show it a little bit, so let's leave that in easy because I have no clue what this is going to be like. I don't even know what to do in this. Octopus. What the heck? Do I crash or am I supposed to go into these? Okay. So some of those are undiscovered levels. I had to go to this one and hit the fire button. And now we have intro. Let me catch up here. I don't know if this one's going to let me. Jesse, pretty sure this is an overworld map, or I should say over ocean map. Yes. So you complete sections, unlock the new areas to play. Yeah. That first one, I wasn't sure if I was going to die. I hadn't played this one yet. So that's what it is. You got to this first one. When you get through that, then another one probably opens up and you just keep going until you get them all. Are you ready? All right. I think so. Ah. So now I'm the same color as the octopus. So there's no key to this one. Guess we'll find out right here. Maybe that's because I'm on easy, there's no key. That kind of takes away a lot from the game. Ooh, that kind of threw me. Oh, and I bet I have more torpedoes because I have 6 of them. Which that definitely makes it easier. Yeah, shoot them more. I definitely won't be playing this one on easy next time now that I know what to expect. I just wanted to be able to show the first few levels. And I wasn't sure about this game. It kind of throws you whenever you shoot them and the screen jolts. Like it pauses you for a minute. When you're in tight quarters, that's not exactly easy. And if I'm rambling, some of that is because I'm trying to talk. Some of it is because I'm trying to keep the game sounds going. Last one on this one, it's pretty much the same thing at this point. Oh, I didn't even need to shoot. I missed anyway. Oh, is it gonna do something different? Let's see. Nope, same thing. Now we got a key. Okay. All right, let's go back to full screen so you guys don't have to see that blue screen. So now we're gonna pull out GoSub Pro. We're gonna put in Maria. I am not the best at RPGs. The last time I played was playing Zelda. The last RPG I played all the way through was the first Zelda. I've played a few of them here and there, but just not all the way through. I don't know. I'm not sure, Jesse, what the anchor does. I wish I would remember to push that button. Next time, I'll do this one again at some point, and it won't be anytime soon. I will do Super Pro and make sure we show that. All right, so we're gonna go beginner mode because again, definitely don't know what I'm doing here. Minus that video I put out recently, I have not played this. So this is Intellivision Maria. There is a collector big box version of this, and there is a small box version. Now this kind of looks like a regular box, but let me see if I can grab another one to show you the size difference for those that don't know. This is a lot smaller, but this one is what they call a budget version. It was only like, I don't know, $25 or something like that. It comes with a lot less goodies, but you get the game. All right. So this one is laid out a lot like, I forgot how to attack. There we go. So now when you get an item, I don't have the, so the overlay on the budget one is more like a card stock, a thin card stock. It's not like the other ones that actually are overlays that I would use. So I'm just gonna look at it here. So you push items, and then you push the number on the keypad. Oop, I thought so. And then you put enter. So now I am wearing it, and I don't know if this is something I can wear. I don't know what I just did. Oh, I ate something. That must have been food. I have no clue. Maria is not available anymore. That is not easy to get. I would send a message to Kote Gamers. Maybe they can make them, but when you look on their website, it's not there. It shows sold out. So one of the things in the collector edition, it has a map of this world, and I don't know if it was all of it, but it is there, and lots of cool things, extras. Gotta remember to try to keep talking here. At first, those guys are fairly easy. Everything gets more complicated. I haven't played this more than maybe 5 minutes. So we started about 7:05. We'll give it at least like a half hour. See if we can get a little somewhere. It's almost like a cross between, I gained a level. It's almost like a cross between turn-based and just, you know, a regular RPG. I definitely prefer non-turn-based games, but this one, I like this one. Definitely going to be fun trying to remember where I'm at, talking the whole time. So I know you have to be careful of cursed items, and I don't know if there's a way to tell. I don't know what a lot of these things do. Right. You drank a potion, plus 28 health. I don't even know what that thing there is. I don't think I went this way yet. Okay. Mr. Poststyle, welcome. What's going on, sir? This is Maria from Kote Gamers on Intellivision. It reminds me, someone told me of another game and I looked it up and it did look fairly close, but this just made me think of the original Zelda. I was looking at chat, just hitting away. Nothing was there when I turned around. I gained another level. Only one way to go here. I don't know if there's secrets. I don't know if you can move stuff, do anything to any of these trees, bushes, whatever they are. Okay, so here we're going down to another level. So I need to find a key. This guy's a little tough. Wow. Alright, which way to go? Which way to go? Got the first hit in. Maybe I should have ran. I'm taking hits like crazy on this guy, and he didn't even give me anything. So when I'm facing the way I want to face to attack, I can just hit the attack button and they'll move. Oh, he got me first. I'm leaving that other guy. Oh, I got something. What it is, I do not know. This action is impossible. Yeah, I don't know what it is then. So this, much like Zelda, come on, let me turn around. It locked me in and I have to beat the guys before I can get out. It makes you destroy them all. You cannot run in this one. Oh, they're... Oh, I got tagged. I wish I could see where my health was. I don't know if that meter above my head is something or if that's stuff I wear. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to get out of Dodge. Trying to remember where I've been. Let's try... I'm not even going to say it. Pose in here. Let's try going down. Let's keep going down. Getting hit twice. I got it. Oh, do I have a second? If I don't move, they don't move. Catch up here. Down. Her face will change as she gets hurt, looking more and more sad. Okay. Or facial expressions changes. I did not know that. The circles above her head light up as you gain experience. Okay. The bar below that is currently yellow. Your stamina food. So you have to eat when it gets... Okay. Okay. Thank you. I know you don't want to run from everything because... Like right there, now I have a sword. Cursed! I got cursed. What the heck? So now I believe I have a little more hit points. Picked up a wooden arrow. Picked up a potion. Curse weapons can't be removed without finding a scroll to remove the curse. Okay. I've never got far enough to need to do that. There's the key that we need. Wow, that took 5 and it didn't kill it. That took 6. There's 2. So now I have the key. And I don't know if I should be going back to these other rooms to collect items and level up. Gained a level. Picked up a wooden arrow times 15. Eventually you get to the end of a section finding some stairs, I believe. Yeah, I got to the stairs to get into this area. Yeah, I think if you're talking about when I stop talking, it might cut it off. I'll have that fixed next time, but I can't do it without ending the stream. I'm in OBS all by itself today, which is not my normal. Ah. So I picked up a shield. I have a shield. Are there better shields? Is there a way to know? I have no clue. Do I do something with them? Oop, almost missed that. So one thing I do know is this game is quite long and there's no save feature. So I did find that out. So if you want to play through this game, it takes a while. I think that your current shield is cursed. I couldn't remember if it was a shield or the sword that's cursed. I was thinking it was a sword, but maybe not. Picked up a shield -2. I know I can throw stuff on the ground. This is Maria from Kote Gamers. I should have had the box up there, but I did not. Oop. Come on. I think I might need to have one of those potions. Let's see. What did I do there? Drink a potion plus 39 health. You can throw stuff. I'll have to see. I know I have the arrows. I don't know how to utilize them yet. Trying to talk so you guys make sure that it doesn't cut out, and then remember where the heck I'm going and where I've been. So there's the key that I need to go up there, but I don't ever leave anything unturned. Let's see what's in here. Wow, he let me get him before striking me. So there is a key on here, a key. Let's see if that works. Nope. There's a key for an icon, so I thought maybe, let me if I put items and then item 3, nothing. I want my key, so item 4. There is going down another level. I have not been to this yet. Oh, he moved out of the way. I've never had one run before. You might, Leslie, you might have watched Intellivision Dude going through, he plays a lot of them. There's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which is a fairly quick game. I had that one as a kid. I love playing that one. Then as you get farther into the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons games, they get more like regular RPGs and a lot more in depth. Probably why, well, besides having it when I was a kid, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is my favorite of them. I think these guys are a little bit harder and they take more from you. I don't even know what that, oh, bat. Alright, picked up a blade, -2. I'm almost full. I'm gonna have to, I got too much of the same item. So this one's another good game for chatting with you guys, because if I don't move, nothing happens. So I can stop every once in a while and read chat. Or take a drink. Especially trying to talk to keep the sounds on. My throat's getting dry. I need to have a beer like Papa Pete. It's hard enough finding a game or a video to do all the time. I can't imagine having to have a different beer to show everyone every time. Pretty much every time he does. Oh, what the heck? They're starting to hit me a little better here. I'm red. Turn up. Ooh, what's that? How do you throw item? There we go. The one I watched, you cross the map of the mountain and each mountain. Oh, you saw me play it. Okay. I did play that in a gameplay video and I did beat it. I don't remember what level. It's probably on the easy one. Which none of them are truly easy, but the hard, they move pretty quick. I've done it. I'm not sure if the one you saw was me. Oh, I'm sitting here trying to read chat and facing the wrong way, slicing away. Oh boy, I've been paying attention to where I'm going. I have a feeling I'm gonna get something in here. Oh, I need... So equipped, plus strength. Need a potion, I think. Plus 78 health, there goes that. I'm a little stronger, I've got some more energy again. Picked up wooden arrows times 28. So I just keep collecting them, I guess. Is that a bow? I wonder if that's what that is. That's a bow on the left, top left. It came from the left. Potion. Or potion. Oh, here we got another locked door. Picked up a... I didn't even see what it was. I don't know if I've never been a big beer drinker. I mean, I can do it. I used to do when I was younger, a lot of us did Flaming Dr. Peppers, and you drink beer with those. The ones where you light 151 and drop it in beer and... When I do drink, I either like what you would call a foo-foo drink, just like a fruity mixed drink, something that tastes good. Oh, there's the key. Or shots. Thanks for stopping in, Jesse. I appreciate it. I know for a lot of you guys it gets late. I try to do the best time possible to catch across all time zones. we're almost to the next level when I get this key. Oh, I gotta... What do I need to throw? Sometimes it doesn't stay on the highlighted. Delete, use, equip, throw an item is 0. Because I can't pick up the key. I better drink that potion as well. I think that's the last one I have. Yes, wine. I work for a wine company, so that's great that you drink wine. We also do lots of spirits as well. In recent years, the company started doing a lot more spirits. Where was that? Down here? Yes. Here's the key. Great. I need to eat. I don't think anything I have is food. Come on, let me turn. Not all of it's cheap. There's a lot of high-end wine. That one can't surround me here. Come on. Uh-oh. Nothing wrong with that. Come on, die. Whew. Picked up. Don't even know what it is. I don't know what happens on my food meter. I'm assuming I die. My little red bar is about gone. Oh boy. I can't run either. Lots of bad guys in this one. Come on, go quick, go quick, go quick! Oh, picked the wrong way. More wooden arrows. I can keep picking those up. Oh boy! Am I gonna die before I get there? Oh, there goes my health meter. Or food, whatever it is. Got the first hit in. Don't die right here. Whew. What the heck? It's like a boss? Or just a different bad guy? Oh, definitely not a boss. I don't know what some of these do though. I guess I need to figure it out. Red. Scroll of agility. Oh, why didn't I do that sooner? So those are scrolls. I need to be reading these. What happens when you play a game? You actually learn. I also have some more room now. Let me catch up on chat here in a second. I work for Gallo, but they own a ton of brands. They just keep buying them they buy wineries, brands, everything they can get their hands on. Rick says, I had a craft beer last night called the Nutty Professor. It was a brown ale brewed with peanut butter, chocolate, caramel, and vanilla. Huh. I have never heard of something like that. I would definitely try it. I wonder if Papa Pete's had one of those. I know he's tried a lot of beer. Uh-oh. I wanted to turn, but I didn't make it. They got the first hit in on me. But I gained a level. I wonder what it means, like when my red bar disappeared. I need to eat. I don't believe I have anything to eat. But I didn't die when it went away. Oh, guessed wrong. Picked up a blade. So those of you that have never seen Maria, this game, or Intellivision, what do you guys think now that you've seen it a little bit? Uh-oh. I died. What do you guys think? So I'm pretty sure you start all the way over. Let's see what happens, because I never made it that far. I never died when I made it in the video. I just played for so long, stopped recording, and that was it. Oh, so it tells you stats. That's kind of cool. 7 health, or level 7, health 94, strength 10, stamina 9, magical, I don't even know what that is, 9, oh, magical strength 9, magical resistance 9, agility 7, dexterity 7, luck 6, knowledge 10, kills 105. Yep. So you've got to beat this whole thing in one sitting and not die. And that was on beginner mode. Normal mode's going to be even harder. But definitely if you want to get through the game, I suggest beginner mode until you can beat it. Let me get back over here. Alright, let me catch up on chat here. Oh, and does it tell me over here? At 2 hours. Good time to end it. We've done each one about a half hour. I had 3 games slated, and then I'm like, you know what? I've been having some really long shows, so we're gonna do 2 at a time. Eventually, I'm gonna do some Friday live streams playing these, and once I catch up all the way, which I'm getting closer, and then I'm gonna try to do the show, have a homebrew highlight, and play it that Friday or some point during the week, and do the extended gameplay on it. Very cool dungeon crawler. Yes, Tom, I like it. It's pretty good. I wish there was a save feature. That would be great. But, you know, it is what it is, and definitely worth picking up. Kurt says, I've seen it before, have it for my collection, but not something I would play a lot. Yeah, I mean, once you beat it, I wouldn't go back to this. There's so many games that I need to play. You know, it's like, this is about as long as I've played an Intellivision game that I didn't already know and like. Dust, do you like the Intellivision? Of course. I love all games, from all the way from Gen 1, Pong units, all the way to the current stuff. I have it all. Not every one of each one, but I'm glad you liked it. And with that note, that's going to do it for tonight's show, guys. So congrats on Hasselhoff winning the participation giveaway, the Caverns of Mars. I'm going to reach out to him after this and let him know he won. And you know, if you want to get in on future giveaways, whenever you see Horse Racing Live pop up, you only have to play 1 game and you're in. So it's a lot of fun doing the Horse Racing Live. Doesn't take too long. But if you're in here already and you didn't give this show a like, please do. If you're new here, I appreciate you and welcome. I hope you give me a sub. I put out Intellivision content pretty much every 12 hours. And then, we do the show and a few other things. So there's a lot of stuff to watch. I'm also a guest on a lot of other channels. That's pretty much how I got started as well. A guest on Astro Smash Mondays and working with Papa Pete and being on with Jeff and Cyrus, and hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone. So next week we'll have another episode of the show. And hey, Cyrus, we will be on 5:30, 8:30 Eastern, and that'll be episode 33. I'm going to talk to Cyrus. We might have something coming up. See if we can do another gameplay. I want to try to do it like a month apart. I really enjoyed that, and it got a lot of views as well. So we were spinning games, and we had to play whatever it landed on. And there was 4 of us, and I have that saved. If it's been about a month, maybe we can see if everyone's available next Monday. If not, we'll wait 1 more week. Do another 4-player spin the wheel action and play some games. Also, we can do horse racing live, but not after a show. We're going to do horse racing live on its own thing so it doesn't get too late for everyone, especially Cyrus. I kept him up late that last Monday. I felt bad too. I sometimes forget, you know, that, hey, it's not as early as it is here for most people. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in an upcoming video. Make sure you check out my Beachhead video coming out at 3 a.m. Pacific time, 6 a.m. Eastern. It'll come out in the Homebrew playlist. And we'll see you next week.